My name is Wachera Muriu. My company is called Kopacent. Kopacent is a digital lender. We have a website where you can go to our website and borrow, and we also have an app where you can just download the app and request for a loan. We target the urban professionals. Currently, we are only lending in Nairobi, but we are also forming partnerships with agents so that we can be able to lend people who are outside Nairobi. Compared to other digital lenders who basically lend between maybe 100 shillings to 5,000 shillings, our average loan amount is 40,000 shillings. Yeah. We do a lot of social media. We also do building sweeps where our clients work. We also visit institutions because most of our clients are in universities, maybe doing postgraduate studies. So we pitch tents there, and we also put a lot of flyers in those universities and posters. I'm a banking professional. I've been a banker for the last 8-9 years. Yeah. But when I was in the bank, I realized we would send away good clients because they didn't have collateral. And I decided to lend myself when I was still in the bank. So I started lending clients. I just took that risk, a leap of faith. And they would actually pay back. So in my last assignment at Chase Group, when we had the issues with the bank, I just decided, you know what, I've been lending for a while, 2 years. Let me go it full on. One of my most loyal clients called me when her baby was admitted at Gertrude's Hospital. She had no way to go to the bank. She didn't want to leave her child, and she wanted the money urgently. So I drove all the way to Gertrude's Hospital, and we processed the loan, and we paid for her child's hospital expenses. And to date, she sings praises about Kopacent. So I felt I met her at her point of need. Yeah. Basically, our business is very different. Very different from banks, and also very different from the digital lenders. Banks mainly specialize on relationships. They do the visits to your office, probably want to visit your home or ask for directions to your home, want guarantors. They're more of relationships. And digital lenders is more of data. What may be your Facebook accounts or all sorts of data. So as we are a bridge between the two, we do relationships and we also optimize on data. So that's the difference between Kopacent and all the other lenders in the industry. The other thing we do, we're also a payments company. So we are, like I know M-Pesa is a payments company, but now we fund the payments for you. Yeah. So we are a link between payments and credit. We started off as a salary advance provider, then we became a virtual credit provider. Now we are a credit and payments provider. We are growing, everything is changing, and we are also rebranding. We want to change our name to Cently just to have that global feel, because we don't want to be constrained to Kenya only. Yes, we want to be the biggest digital lender in Africa. And in line with that, we are trying to change our image and our name, because Kopacent basically means copper, which is borrow, and cent, which is money. And there are some other African countries that don't understand Swahili. So we are trying to get that global feel. So we're in the middle of just changing the whole thing. I think our biggest challenge was fraud at the onset when we started. Fraud and default, that's real to any lender. But now we have algorithms that help us vet our clients. So when we onboard new clients, we take you through a few stages, especially in the back end. You may not know, but we are very rigorous in our onboarding. I think the biggest elephant in the room right now is the regulation, the new bill that has been tabled to regulate digital lenders. So we are wondering what's going to happen, how will that affect us, and all that. I think that is at the top of any digital lender's mind. I think my advice would come to entrepreneurs who are transitioning from employment, which is what I did. Take that leap of faith, and it's not easy, but I think the biggest take home would be have a hustler's mentality. It's not easy, but have that hustler's mentality. That will keep you sane. Hustler mentality. I think when you're employed, you have this comfort zone and you just work probably on one thing because you're in charge of a specific department. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're the accountant, you're the HR, you're the biz dev person, you're everything. And if you're not able to work in all and bring business and to work in all the segments and all departments, you'll crash. So you have to be able to hustle. Hire right. That's the biggest take home I would tell people. Hire right. Managing teams is about hiring. If you hire well, then managing will be seamless. But if you don't hire well, you'll have challenges. 3 years' time, I expect to be in 3 African countries. We are looking at Zambia, Ghana, and probably Nigeria. I joined Growth Africa because I needed to get some information on processes, and I'd heard some good things about Growth Africa. and I just needed someone to help me define good processes for my business. Yeah, and I'm not disappointed.